Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Small Time Prepper. This is an update of an update and also a follow up video. It keeps on messing up. We're just going to go through it and start all the way over. It's fine. It's all right. It happens. Anyway, I got everything. Got everything here. And I mean, I guess it's not. Um, I guess it's not too big of a loss. You know, I just did a walkthrough of the little yard. I winded myself. I don't know what I'm really talking about. So we'll just start all the way over, all right? I just want to say thank you guys for sticking with the channel and holding out for more videos. There would have been more technical difficulties, long story short. We're just going to say that. All right, so the first prep, besides yourself, which is always going to be prep number one, because you can't do anything without a good body and good, mental health and all this other kind of stuff. You probably could, but I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it. Work on yourself first. That's what I'm trying to do as well. I'm trying to take my own advice here. But property is the first prep here. Okay, you want to, if you can, try to get some property that you can yourself work on, manage, um, grow stuff on, do little projects on, whatever you want to do. Property gives you options. Mostly it gives you privacy, but you'll find a lot of your rights that really make you American, or what Americans hold as idealistic values. All all those stem from property ownership. Okay, so you want to be able to, if you can, even if you have to team up with friends, buy a property, and see how that changes your perspective on what you hold, what you hold dear, as in your values, your your American values of freedom. Okay, so property is going to be number one. All right. Yourself is just, it's so high above that, you can't really put a number on, you know, yourself. Okay, so we're gonna just say property is number one. Okay. um Number two, get yourself some kind of food source. Get yourself some kind of bartering option for food if you don't want to get a designated food source, or take up the time to grow your own food source, because that can be work, and not everybody's into that, and that's okay if you're not into that. That's why there's a free market, because not everybody wants to grow their own food, do their own blacksmithing and all that. Some people just want to eat and be happy. Okay. And that's okay. You worked all day at your job and you just want to eat and be happy. They're bartering options for you, and that, if that's all you want to do, then work on your wealth. for for goodness sake, work on your wealth so you can better barter those items if you do not have the means or the will to get out and grow your own stuff. And that's okay. We as preppers, in the time where we're not facing a crazy crisis, we're going to need somebody to keep us going anyway. And if we establish these relationships now, who our customer base could be for the extra things that we grow, that we can trust these people to be discreet and not sell us out, or not come with some crazy horde that we're going to have to unleash our 1,000 rounds of ammo on these poor fools. that think that they're going to come back and raid us because they didn't want to, you know, develop a skill. That's okay. There are other skills. Like I said, you know, bartering comes in many different ways. Um, and that in itself is a skill itself, you know. It's not something that I rely on, but bartering could be a thing. And to me, I say you should get more items to barter with. And if you don't want to put in the work of, you know, harvesting all the time, you can you can get stuff to stack. And this is my stack here. We're gonna go ahead and flip this bucket over. Just use that as a little sit down. Boop. All right. So what we got here? You don't want to do the work, okay? And hopefully you're not gonna be a raider. If you're gonna be a raider, go do something else. Hopefully you hopefully you pass away before now, because you're not working. You're not trying to be a part of society anyway. You're probably hoping for the collapse and all the wrong reasons, and that's okay. That's you. I'll fight for your freedom to feel the way you feel, but um, we might have to put you in Arkham. I don't know. Okay, so here are a few preps right here that I have. Like we said, we got the bartering system going. Let's go ahead and rearrange some of these here. All right, so we got, oop, something sliding. There we go. Got a little guy here. All right, so I wanted to make a video um, called the first pound of silver that I got, but oh well, we kind of passed that while we're waiting. Um, so I mean, it's kind of irrelevant now, and I don't feel like it's as authentic because it's not immediately when I got the first pound of silver. So also forgive me for the video quality change, because this is not on a phone anymore; it's on my tablet. So, because I don't know, I'm just in an emergency to produce more content and to really find my place in the prepper community and help out and get help, get help that I need as well. Because you know, we all need help. In my opinion, we all could use a good team, people to help dial you down and help keep you informed and help keep you motivated and help keep you excited about what we're doing, and as well, because I mean, like, you can get burnt out on anything, and that includes, you know, protecting and saving your own life, if that makes any sense, right? Like, I don't know why things are that way, but oh well, they are. And you know, if I can get find my place and establish some sense of purpose here, that would really help motivate me to keep going. And not that nothing's gonna motivate me to stop, because I haven't been able to make content, but I've I've got extra stuff for you guys to see as usual. I've been very busy. Even if I can't do something in one area, I will pull and go hard in another area um, until I can return. So rest assured, we have not fallen off schedule. Uh, I've got a pretty good amount of silver that we've been trying to just overhaul here and help. our new friend David at the coin shop uh, establish, a loyal customer base, and that that goes one at a time sometimes. So I'm gonna DGI having it on too. Um, let's see. Open this up and I know I know we have some. We always have some stuff in here. I think it's just the gold backs, right? We always have. Uh, Also, the goal this year is to get more of these. I'm gonna try to get uh, a full 20 stack of them. Doesn't seem that bad, but like I said, the thing is that holds me back the most is I want to do uh, property. Property is my favorite thing. I love gold, but property is just so much better uh, than anything I can think of. To me, if you can't, you know, I, I don't know what is all the wars being fought over right now. uh, you know, property is just it's so powerful. I can't. I don't even know how strong it is, and the more I learn about uh, why we have such a strong affinity towards Second Amendment rights, and that that just stems from uh, property ownership, which has been something that's been the thing that was kind of new. I want to say because all land belonged to the king. I don't know. Is what they say on like shows and movies and all that whatever, right? So if that's true, and in America we started owning property here, you got a gun to protect said property. Sadly, a lot of people took that as you kill the Native Americans and drive them off, but oh well, whatever the past happened, not whatever to the people who lost lives, but the past yielded something into what we are today, and owning property um, really instills that sense of freedom, sense of what my rights are, citizenship, um, all of that to me. Um, this is another thing right here that I think is special. Uh, I got it for pretty cheap, but we'll go over more of it probably. I do like a library prepping video. But this book here, I'm actually very impressed. Let's see here. I got some datage here. We can do so a little bit of history. Little focus. Usually I don't care, but this is kind of neat. I don't know. This is kind of cool. So, trying to get the sun like in my eye reflected on this thing, which makes it hard to see. So I have to cover up the screen. But yeah. So you got that date written in there. It's 1913, but the actual date of the book, 1894. Meetings on municipal councils. shareholders and directors of companies, cyanides, conventions, societies, and public bodies generally. Hmm. This is really cool. It's a Canadian manual, right? That seems pretty cool. What does that say? Page 85? The Grand Council of the Catholic Mutual Benefit Association of Canada, Incorporated Act of Parliament of Canada in 1893, 56 v. C90 has a very elaborate constitution and code of bylaws and regulations as these respects a model for other benevolent and provident societies. The general principles of a parliamentary law regulate order and decorum in this association as in all other assemblies. As an appeal allowed without debate against a decision of the chair when seconded by two members in good standing and put before shall the decision of the chair stand as judgment of the council or branch. Oh, shall the decision of the chair stand as the judgment or council or of the council or branch? The chairman may succinctly explain his decision and necessarily cite authorities. Two-thirds vote of those present can alone reverse the decision of the chair. For more parliamentary rule of putting such questions to appeal, see above, page 39. This is cool. So this is like the author of the book or something? Or I don't know. Let's see what's on page 730 real quick. But I'm not going to read this entire book to you. It would probably bore you to sleep more than I do. I don't know. It might be the highlight of my videos. And there is no page 730, as I thought that was kind of high. So places that are old. Towns, villages, parishes. Okay. So, as usual, we have Pokemon here. You know, you don't want to be a part of the hardworking system. Snacking controversial things might be beneficial. You're looking at this and you're like, oh man, where? Yeah, not anymore, bud. I highly doubt it because I'm pretty sure this one right here was like 55. I don't know, whatever. Um, this could this could really blow like your budget and be a big risk to you. You know, This is mostly why I go with the land first because I'm allowed to cheap out on a lot of things. I can sow things in the ground uh, that are not only beautiful but they're edible and they're beneficial to me to take care of and watch grow and love on in so many ways. Uh, I cannot easily wrap up in a few seconds why having a garden, having property. Oh, are these new roses? Oh, they are. What? Already? Okay. Why having a property can really help you in the long run for, I don't know, saving money? If that makes any sense. Yeah, sure. The upfront cost is really expensive, but to me, the upfront cost of living, stacking things like this, even, stacking your silver with no means to uh, really grow. I don't know. Yeah. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? It's not on purpose. You're not gonna show the whole thing, but I don't know if you can see it. But to really grow, uh, I don't know. That's kind of, I don't know. That kind of to me defeats the purpose. You want to have some kind of end goal mean end goal end end gold end gold. You want to you want to have some kind of uh, um, main drive or um, something to really some rhyme or reason for the insanity that you're doing, which is just hoarding essentially. I'm a hoarder. Um, that's that's essentially what I am. But I want to have more property so I can hoard more. If that makes sense. But let's see. We discussed property the most, really. Property, silver, collectibles, books, education, lightly, entertainment. You can have books for. Um, let's see. We'll move on to another good one, I guess. Uh, I think you guys had enough of the um, silver and currency and all that. I don't know. Let me know if you haven't. Disaster is striking over here. We're about to play uh, way more than 52 pickup if I get this wrong. But okay. So shuffle some things around here. I have a stand for this thing. Maybe we should invest into that next. Getting a stand for this monster. We'll add these into the stack here. Oh, quick note about silver, actually, which is actually a good thing because, like I said, this is a small time channel. We're not here to do anything uh, like crazy, like people can't afford or whatever. Do what you can. Let me know what numbers you're playing with. Are you playing with $5? we'll do something for $5. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is very important because this was found in a regular till, right? This is found in a regular till that people use every day to go shopping. And I mean, like, except for four of these, the other four you've already seen, but I've just put them in here because it's $1.50 and that's kind of cool. Uh, but this is all the silver dimes I have essentially. I have like maybe like one or two more. That's not on camera. Uh, but this is essentially all the silver dimes I have right now. Okay, so and $1.50 is all I paid for these, just $1.50. But in silver value, I mean, yeah, I've already passed an ounce of silver. I cannot look at everything and hold those. I've already passed an ounce of silver uh, in these dimes, okay, and I've only paid $1.50. Okay, so it can work. $5, you can do it. All right, $5, you can do it. All right, uh, it, you just got to be tenacious. If the poorer you are, the harder you're just gonna have to work. Sadly, okay, and I'm pretty poor, so I'm working pretty hard. It doesn't seem like it, but I'm working pretty hard to get, more preps in here. And if I can get, uh, I don't know, I'm not gonna say support because support's a big word, but if I can get like your, I don't know, popular vote, like what you do you like this kind of thing more, where we're outside, um, and potentially where I'm making something. I can try to set these cameras up and pause and play and pause and play and work and make some long form, highly edited content, uh, to where we make something. Um, Unfortunately, since this is a small time prepper, it takes me a long time to accumulate uh, bigger projects like that. Um, Although they are fun, like this is my most recent, not that. This is my most recent project right here. As we move this water tower, well, I moved this water tower by myself and put it up on these blocks by myself. And that is another reason why you want your your main prep is gonna be you. Like it's gonna be you, man. I see like all the time all these guys that are lucky enough. He's like, oh yeah, man, get you a case of beer and barbecue some ribs. I'm like, yeah, yeah, all right. I don't really drink beer, but all right, yeah, man, beer and ribs and move this stuff, right? And he's like, no, and get your homeboys to come down. And I'm like, oh, well, shoot, that's a prep I don't have. But I mean, you're not always gonna have the luxury of uh, a community if you even have one at all, right? So I don't know. I'm not even on camera. What am I even pointing at? Uh, so, and if you are working by yourself like I am, make sure that you have some good toolage to make life as easy as possible on yourself. Okay. Um, there's a lot going on out there. I can't stress enough. Um, what are you doing to prepare? What are you doing to stay ahead of all those that would take everything that you worked so hard for? This isn't a call to arms video, guys. Because calling to arms is the easiest thing that you can do, but it's not a long-term survival plan. The collapse could come and go, and sure, you could be out there in the middle of raiding, but sooner or later, I'm pretty sure the world is gonna call for things to come back to order. Uh, if your whole plan is built on raiding and you've gained all this notoriety as a raider, and uh, is there gonna be a future for you after you've done what you've done? So raid responsibly, I guess. I don't know. Raid with that in mind, that uh, society will come back, people will come back, uh, and you reap what you sow. So, however, if you're working hard to uh, establish yourself and become a light to the community around you, and have control of space around you to better your chances of weathering the storm. Oh yeah, I'm killing a blueberry. I'm killing a blueberry. Don't kill your blueberries after you planted them, even though they look like crap and you can't really distinguish them from the other foliage yet. But don't kill them. Prepping bonus prep number 582. But whatever. See if we can get one of these without bees on it. We got a lot of these this year, as usual. But I'm always happy to see them come back, especially in my yard. 'Cause I don't have a lot of really cool stuff to show off yet, because to me, my space is very small. Um, let's see. We just I just planted this guy in. So my space is very small, so I really want to get the neighboring properties. Uh, that's what I'm going to be working on here. But in the meantime, I'm trying to get creative with where I plant everything and how I grow everything. This guy right here just got planted in today. It is a camellia. My favorite flower, hands down. Magnolia is my second favorite, which I plan on getting some more of those to plant in as well. Uh, really like evergreens, big blooming, really fragrant. The magnolia is. It smells like lemons. I love lemonade. But let's see. Kind of walk around. We'll come to the end of the video here. And all of these have fruit. They're they usually keep coming, but I can't get them all. I don't get to enjoy them like that. But they bring in game. Uh, Critters love them. I got multiple squirrel networks that love these things, and they keep everything: squirrels, birds, all the stuff, all your small game pests. They keep all this stuff well fed, fat, and an abundance for pollination droppings and fodder for the cats. I don't know. The benefits are The benefits are huge. You can just keep on going. Let's see. I know we have the blackberry patch at the other end. We might make it. Just bonus content. I'm just trying to see if we can get some blooms on camera. I thought I saw a bud on you, but I guess I was wrong. It's really, really cool. I just can't get enough of the all white. And just how tall they are. Let's see here. Oh, I'm not gonna crush you this time, Blueberry. Some of these guys are very hard pressed from the regrowth. This right here is my jam. I love this guy. I'll probably have to go back and hopefully snag some of these. I don't know. They might not even be there anymore. But yeah, and press for space. Because you want everything to, realistically be happy, uh, well spread out, and be able to be harvested. And I'm trying a few things with my garden in particular. Uh, Symbiosis, because I don't have a lot of time as well. Some of these blooms. So if you don't have a lot of time, um, for fertilizer and money and for fertilizer and all that kind of stuff, symbiosis can be your friend. Um, let's see, come around here. We have a lot of the cover crop fighting itself, but it's okay because I'm slowly picking that out, and we're getting just more and more of these blackberries just everywhere. And I mean, they're gonna come in here pretty soon. All these blackberries, every single one of those flowers, and all those flowers are gonna bloom, and all those blooms will be a blackberry. And then we got more of these blackberry mounds just everywhere. But I'm trying to get to grow into the trees like here. All right, without too much bleed over into my other channel, because I love gardening. So these guys are coming in. They're doing really well here. Let me see. I've always got the focusing thing with the camera. I'm not really good with it, but these guys are doing really well, and I got them going into the tree here, and I mean, like, they are loving it. So we're gonna have blackberries in here. Hopefully I can get this whole tree covered in them. And this tree right here in particular, why I have this tree particularly in my symbiosis is because it's a black locust. The black locust, uh, they add nitrogen to the soil, like some of my other ground crop here, like these clover. Um, and these clover, like the black locusts, are a pest. They're everywhere. But when you learn and do research on what some of these things are, you can actually come out come out more ahead than you could have ever been. Getting rid of them. Because this is what wants to grow here. This is what wants to grow in the soil. It's growing really well. They've established their own network for years, and as you can see, these black locusts are prolific through here. Um, I've just started just inserting things with them. A couple of new buddies coming in. Got some roses here. We're not sponsored by Body Armor. We're not sponsored by Rain. We're not sponsored by Powerade. None of these companies will even bother to sponsor me or answer me back on Twitter. Not that I have a Twitter. We are sponsored by HighDevices.com and all affiliates. Okay. So roses. Obviously. Chicks dig them. No, I'm joking. And the added benefit of my prepper garden is that it looks like crap. Nobody's gonna come, and we just left. I don't want to show too much on the street side, but we just left. We just left all my silver in there, but in where exactly? I mean, you walked with me on video, but it looks like crud. But if you know what you're looking at, it's an abundance of food. I mean, every day from the whole season, I can come through and pick and eat these blackberries. Like every day, they're gonna feed me. They'll feed the kids. There'll be so many of them. The birds will be pooping them out, and then I'll have to figure out something else to do with them. Oh yeah, there was a hornet's nest here that I haven't taken care of. I'm not gonna go too far into here. But anyway, apple trees, black locusts. Debatably 3 feet. I don't know, whatever. But they love each other. Okay. Um, Man, the streaking hornets, man. All right. I don't know. We're prepping. It's hard. It's not glamorous. Uh, but if we stay on the right path, keep having hope, um, we can weather the storm. Okay. Let's see if we can pull it. No, doesn't look like it. All right. All right, everybody, stay free.